VNEA World Pool Championships here, live at the Westgate Casino Resort and Hotel. Happy Memorial Day. Thanks to all the veterans who served. As we get started and underway today, we're going to start off here. Got Mr. Adam Sisneros and Neight Mindham. I am joined in the booth with Mr. Scott Simonetti this morning.
Good morning, Daniel. Good morning, everyone else. Thanks for catching up with us here on day number 4. It's a 9 a.m. start in Vegas. It's a beautiful weekend. Memorial Day weekend. I'd like to wish everyone a Memorial Day weekend. So I'd like to thank everyone else, all the soldiers that never made it home.
Liberation Day, yes, sir.
But we are here, and we're ready to play some pool. It's an early start. We have a Masters division. I'm familiar with both players. I know Nate and I know Adam. They both play well. This should be a great match. It's a race to 6, alternate break, 8-ball. I do believe it's winner side. We'll try and confirm that. Just starting up today. Hopefully you have your coffee and you're settled in for another maybe 10, 12 hours of pool matches. But just to take care of it, we are OmegaBilliardsTV.com. You can find us on YouTube channel and Facebook. Yeah, we're good to go. Nate's looking for a heads up, and we'll start it up. So Nate's going to come out with the first break. I think Nate crushes him pretty good. I don't know if he goes off the second ball or a head ball, but he goes off the one. Good break. Pretty good spread. He's stuck up here on the bottom rail. But I think he has the 12 maybe. Looks close.
So this will be a Masters division, Scott, race to 7.
Oh, okay. Race to 7. Well, that's even more good pool. Nate's got an open table. Now that I look at it, that 15 don't look too great in the side. It probably goes. Little clutter. I think you could get to solids and break out that 5. So maybe off the 6. Maybe solids might be a play. I don't know if you were with us yesterday, day 3, but there were some phenomenal matches and some crazy shots by some of the females. We got some highlights. Even I know a gentleman, Dwayne, made 2 shots. Unbelievable. So if you want, you could go to the YouTube channel, our Omega Billiards TV YouTube channel. You could go to day 1, and under the description, you'll see all the matches that were played, names, and also timestamp. So if you want, you can go retrieve that and watch those videos again or for the first time. But it's all recorded. So hopefully you can stop by there and check out the matches when you get back home.
Also, too, yesterday, I was able to get in this morning, Scott, and get all the matches that were played yesterday updated as well. So I know we were having some issues towards the end of the night, but got that fixed for them, too.
Day 3 is uploaded also. Good job there, Daniel.
We'll put some compilation videos together at one update of each day after it's done as well. It just takes a little while to get that edited up, but I'll get that for you guys, too.
All right, so a little bit of highlight reels will be in the future. But right now, we're in the present. We have Adam at the table. And I think he is going to take on solids. Okay, rolls it in. I think he's still got to peek at this 4. Got to be careful with the 4 because you're going to go towards the 8 with the cue ball. So if you're thinking about bashing, got to be careful. But he has the 3 to go to for insurance if he just wants to roll this 4 or draw this 4. I think you can still get to that 6 and get a good break up. Maybe just nudge the 5 or the 11, get another secondary shot. But let's see what he does. He might shoot this 3. Get a better angle for a break up. Your opponent is not there, wait until 5. Okay, so he rolls it. I think he's going to take this 6. He's happy, or might have been playing for this thin cut on the 6, which would result in going right into that 11-5 cluster. Make him bounce around a little, see what happens on. It's a tough shot, but I think he played for it, so he should be okay. So he missed the 6-ball on the way in. Ends up causing a miss hit and then scratches. Gives Nate ball in hand. Opening game. Balls are wide open. I think the 8 does have a pocket. Top right and the bottom pockets. He's got ball in hand, but he's got 2 places he wish he could use ball in hand. I think he's got to deal with this 11-12. Try and get that 11-12 out of the way. Play the, if the 12 goes clean, so he's going to have to draw and play the 12, probably in the same corner. You don't like that. Okay. Yeah, so he does want to deal with these 2 balls on the top rail. Looks like he's going to slow roll the 12 down to the bottom right and hold for the 11. Be a good shot. And it should open the table up for him. That 10 ball might be hairy. No pocket. I think he could get to it. So he thinks he's trying to get to that 10 ball for the side. So he's going to go 1 rail, maybe 2 rails, and try and clear that 7 barely to get a good angle. So he might have overcooked it. It's not bad. He can use the 15 to draw into that spot again if he wants. I think it's too sharp of a cut. But if he draws back off the 15, maybe 2-3 inches, gets a better look at that 10. I think it's a little sharp, but he can play it. Bump the 4, and you're okay. Great shot. Good control. And it opens up perfect for him. I think the 8 might go in either top corner.
Yeah, it looks like it passes the 7 from here.
Yeah, it does. Might be easier to go 9-10 instead of trying to go 10 and get perfect on the 9 again. It could be done, but it just seems easier to get a better angle on the 10 coming in. He's going to play the 9. I think he's going to just stop it. Whoops, okay. Almost got on top of that ball. But Nate is a tall guy. His head's like over the light almost. Good stroke, so he reverses it. That's a good shot, but he might get on the rail just to make it a little difficult, especially first 8 ball you're shooting at for the day. But I think he'll be able to roll this in. Just got a good bridge. And there we have it, 1-0 Nate. So once the balls did open up, Nate cleaned them up. Adam went for a smart shot trying to cut that 6, but just missed the ball and fouled. So this is like tennis. You want to keep your serve. It's winner breaks, alternate breaks. And it's Adam's break. So Nate held serve. He won his break. And Adam's got to match him to keep it 1-1. Okay, Adam is a center fielder. He breaks straight up. Straightaway center. Going head up on the 1. Nice break. Looks like he got a good spread, but it might be dry. All right, well, the balls are wide open. I think Nate is just going to instantly take solids. Not sure. Just because of the opening shot on the 7. You know, you can shoot the 7 or you cut the 11. I like the easy shots. But those stripes, they look juicy too. Just looks like that 11. If you want to go for it, it probably pays off. But it looks like that 11 could be touchy. But yeah, he's going to solid. Stripe does look better if you can roll this one in.
Nice shot.
It is a nice shot. He might stick right with this 12, but or roll. He's over the ball, so he's okay. He's a big guy. He's got a good bridge. So he might roll this 13 and just do the 13, 15, 14, clean that up. But that 11 tucked in there, you want to try and get an angle, like shoot it from where the 10 ball is. So if you had to have the cue ball where the 10 is, you can make that 9 pretty good. So that's like an angle you're looking for. Even the 12 would work, coming in from the 12 ball.
Welcome to Sunday morning. Don't forget tomorrow night, we have the opening ceremony going on the event center parking lot. Southern Chicken Games for Monday nights at 4 p.m. Free beer, pop, chips. And the Hall of Fame, the Hall of Fame inductees, and more. That's tomorrow night, 7:45. The event center parking lot.
So he does roll it. He's going to try and clean these balls on the top rail off. I don't know if he wants to mess with that 9, because he could come off this 15 and draw it towards the 5-9, kind of move it, but he don't have to budge none. He could play around it. Just hit your spots and you could get on that 9. Well, he tried to bust it up. He tried to. I didn't think he had to. I think he could have got to that window where that gap was. You could have cut it down the rail. Like if he bumped the 12 and shot, if he came all the way one way and bumped the 12, he's got to get that gap. I don't think he got straight enough on the 10 to just stick there and try and hit it. I think it's falling towards the 8, so he's got to try and reload again. Maybe draw this 12 to the left long rail and try and get straight on the 10. For the 10 on the side, and you can stop there for your 9. Because it looks like he didn't get straight on the 10. He's going to try and play the 10. I guess he could get straight on the 12, too. It doesn't matter. Either one. Okay. That'll work. So he's going to be able to hit that window to cut that 9. The 8 is sitting snug on this long rail, so he's going to have to play a good shot off the 9 to guarantee a decent shot at the 8. Good shot. I think you come off the rail and like bump the 6, and he's good. Like so, the 6 is your guide. If you hit the 6 in the face coming off that rail, it just bump and you stops you dead in position. Okay, so he drew under it. That works. See, if I do it like that and don't look to bump the 6, I'll lay it right on the 6 and have to shoot over the top of it like Mount Everest. But he drew past it, so he's clear. And it was another good out by Nate. He got a little freaky on when he wanted to draw into that and try and break that 5 out, but he got lucky because it could have glued up. But I think he's going to take a 2-0 lead. He has been doing all the shooting. Adam maybe pocketed up 1 or 2 balls last game, but that was it. Uh-oh. All right, so he snuck it in there. Hit it a little chunky, but pocket speed, let it go. Nate has the break. Race to 7, alternate break. This will be our 3rd game. 2-0 Nate. I want to see Adam catch a little bit of a gear. I don't want to see Nate win 7-0. So Nate had a pretty big break. Breaks from the side, but he does go straight up on a 1. Doesn't do that second ball that a lot of people have been doing. Tell you the truth, probably been watching, I don't know, 50 matches type of thing on 8-ball and seen probably half and half. Probably seen half of the people try to do that second ball break or catch a piece of the 1-2 ball. And I've seen a lot of people go head up. And I'd say it's about equal. So he got a ball to go in. Almost kind of missed the head ball a little bit, but he's looking good. I think he dropped the stripe. 15-13 combo. Looks makeable. I think it's right on. I know he said something. I don't know what he said. Because I don't think you have to cut the 15. I think if you hit the 15 just dead straight, it cuts the 13 like it's just sitting like that. So you kind of could just... Oh, he's going solid. 6-2. That's a good play. They're open. Nice shot. Hopefully he didn't get too much of that 11. He still has the 2. Doesn't look like it, so he might have to go to the 4. That's a pretty good shot. Opens up the table real nice. It's looking good. I think he might be using this 5 at the end. Maybe that might be his key ball. I'm not sure. It looks crazy where it's tight. Because would have to get good on the 5, like straight on the 5 people, roll up table to get in between and sit the cue ball on that rail, the back rail.
Very tough, 228, please. Very tough, 228.
Well, he tried to slow roll that to keep the angle on the 5 because he knew he had to go back over to the right-hand side.
Got drug to the bottom rail.
Yeah, well, he kind of, he missed it, just a miss, trying to do too much or hit it too easy. A little under hit. Adam comes to the table. He's got this 15-13 that I think he's just going to have to play. The problem is this, I guess it's the 14 ball that's sitting next to the 3. That's going to be his issue. I mean, it looks like he's got the 9 on the side, no? Yeah, he's got the 9 on the side, too. He don't really have to take this combo. Roll up a little bit on the 9, you could probably shoot the 13 by itself. But, because I don't know where that 15 is going to go after the combo. Sure he is going to roll on the 9. I have to give him a second to take a look at the map, that's all.
Chase Marr, 137, please. Chase Marr, 137.
All right, well, he's on a bank if he wants to fire at this 14. I mean, it's looking like it's pretty good. I mean, he could come off the left-hand side of the 11 and call the 13. And if he bumps the 13 and it goes in, maybe even call safe and you get a little snooker behind the 15. You might give up the 7 ball bank, but not if you hit the 11 good. Just come off the 11 a little bit. Try and control the 11. You could even cut it towards the 3, cut it towards the 8. So I think he's going to try and do the 10 off the back of the 13 or the side of the 13. That's a great shot. Still got this problem with this ball on this rail by the 3. You might have to let Whitey go if he's got an angle on his combo and just draw into it. Try and drag it into that 10 or 14, get it off the rail. You got to develop a shot there, so you're going to be banking it. So I'd rather go at it, and if I don't get it, then bank it. He might be pretty straight on this 13.
Ken Hoffman, 240, please. Ken Hoffman, 240.
He's going to play this combo. Yeah, he tried to get to it. All right, good try. E for effort or A for effort, but I think that was a good move. Yeah, E for effort. I think that was a really good shot. Bad roll. Just missed clipping that ball. Think it would have turned out nice. Instead, I don't think he's looking at much. Wow, he's almost pointed. He's almost got the point snooker on him. Just barely clear. I don't know if he jumps the ball, but maybe you got to jump and try and get at this 15. You know, if it was me, you should see me masse. I get right around it I get up there. Put my knee on the table. Or he could one rail kick it and try and make a valid hit, and all you would be leaving is the long one ball.
I was thinking the kick too. I was
you'd be leaving if you don't hit it, it's game over because you leave ball in hand, right? You could also, it might not work out, but if you wanted to, you could try and slow roll this one rail, kick it towards from the long right hand towards the 15-11.
I'm shooting a little bit right above the third diamond on the right side.
He might be trying to play this 15. Like cut it with this 10 ball, 14 ball, 15 ball, I think. Oh, wow, look at this nice.
Oh, wow.
That's a good play. Man, that is some solid 8-ball. That's a solid 8-ball shot by Adam. He knew that he might not make it, but there was a chance he could glue that 7 up. Or he knew where the cue was going also. That's a good shot. Adam's got to come with this 1 ball. I mean, Nate. I think if Nate, but it looks so straight that he's just going to get a nasty angle on the 5. I don't know if he's going to try and bank this past the 11.
Jordan Larson, 238, please. Jordan Larson, 238.
Yeah. It was so straight, he's going to give him this nasty 5. See, if it was a little bit more to the left, I mean, a whole foot, he could probably get into the 5 and turn it towards the 7. Now, he could do it now. It's just a hell of a shot. And he might turn it so much, he might click the ball and scratch. But he hit it like God. What a shot. Turned out like roses. Slow roll. 8-ball passes the 11. Looks like it's going to get him to 3-0. That was a great shot. Tough shot, just enough, just a 5-ball alone, and to turn it perfectly.
Mark Hawker, 99, please. Mark Hawker, 99.
So he gets even more perfect. Now has a nice 8-ball.
Tony Thompson, 117.
All right, so pretty good shooting by Nate. That was a good play by Adam. He just got outshot on that move. So Adam did what he had to do. And Nate gives me a wipe of the brow like he just in relief. Yes, sir, Nate. That was a good shot. Good shot by Adam. Like I said, Nate just outshot him.
Play Paul, 109, please. Play Paul, 109.
Let's see if Adam could break, pocket a ball, get a couple balls down, maybe get a little bit of rhythm. He hasn't done much shooting. Okay, so he got kicked up the corner, and it's just another more frustrating situation right now. I think Neight is looking to run out. So you got an 8, you got a 13 sitting on the 8, but you know me by now. I'm taking this 14 or this 9. I'm going to try and break it up right now. It's an easy break, but I would hit it. You know, I mean, not crush it, but I would make sure that that 9 doesn't go and just sit on that bottom rail. That 9's got to hit something else firm. I don't care if stuff gets glued up. I just want to break that up now. I don't care. He might wait, you know. He's got other ways to get to it, but I'd like to get to it right now. He got a 3-0 lead. He's gonna go into it. Yep. See how he bumped it? All right, so he did even better. See, I didn't want to let it sit on the rail, and he went in between. Good shot. That might get the money. Because he's going to roll off this 10 ball and get to this 15, and then he's going to be in shape. So he might come off this 15 and get an angle on the 14 so he could follow towards the 6 and get on the 13 for the top left. He's got an option to do that. I think that's what I'd be looking for. To get like literally where his cue ball is and shoot the 14. You know, roll towards that 6, try and get on the 13. If you don't get the 13, you get the 12. Good shot. See it, Daniel? So if you roll to here, Daniel, if you don't get straight on the 12, you might get the 13, you might get the 12. You know?
See that, yes, sir.
Yeah. So you pick a spot, second diamond. I'd roll right to that second diamond. Okay. He went past, got the 12.
Okay.
It works. Plan A, plan B, plan C.
Yeah, Nate's looking good. He's got a nice upbeat tempo to his play today as well, from what I've noticed. My first time watching Nate shoot. Seems to have a nice solid stroke, and he's shooting the 13 to get onto the 8.
Gotta hit one more position spot. I think he's gonna play the 8 in the same corner.
Play that 2 rails and get out, or
1 rail and just clear the 3.
okay,
All good. He could have swung it out, you know, but easy enough to go 1.
right.
So we got 4-0. Nate shooting pretty good. I don't think he's missed. I think he missed 1 ball early, and it's gonna be his break. So I said I didn't want him to win 7-0. Not that I'm rooting against him. I just wanted to see Adam, you know, play a little bit, get a win on the stream, get some games. But Nate is not allowing him. I mean, he's playing really great.
Thank you guys for tuning in to this Omega Billiards TV broadcast. Just want to say a big thanks to all of our sponsors and sponsoring this event, giving you guys this free stream of the VNEA Championships.
Okay, Nate's going to smash him up. Crushed him last time.
Oh, nice.
He smashed him. He hit him pretty good. The table's open. Interesting rack. Because they both look like great options, but they're both messed up. Solids and stripes are both messed up by the same cluster. The 5 goes, you take solids. If the 15 went out of pocket, you would take stripes. So he's going to take this 11 and come into his cluster. I like it. I like it. I would have crushed it. All right, he's snuggled up, and I don't think he has a shot. I don't know if he's looking safe. He's going to tuck him behind that 1, I believe. Okay. That's a good shot. Could have been better, right, if he freezes him right on it. I think he's going to get a little tickle safe and just leave it right there. Try and hide him. Good safe. He let it leak. So he gave up this 15 in the side. That was a mistake on Adam. He could have controlled that a little bit better to avoid giving up this shot. Nate calls it. I think he's straight enough to roll past all the trouble, but he might try and hold it there to get a shot at the 10 or 9 in the side. It's a touchy shot. Okay. Well, he's still at the table. He's got the 13. But now you got to work to get that 8 up pocket. He wants this to hold for the 9 breakup. Pretty good. Might have got a little sharp to do exactly what he wanted. But I think he could go into this pack. Now, maybe this time he don't hit it easy. Okay. Everyone's hitting these easy. I've seen it all 4 days. If you playing on the stream in the future and you're hearing my voice right now, you have to hit these balls. For 4 days, I've been watching guys trying to bust up clusters and getting re-frozen. Little 1 extra oomph is my advice. I mean, I'm watching. It's like asking how the greens are playing on a golf course, right? I'm watching. I'm your guy. I think he's trying to tuck him on the 8. Good shot. Nice shot, Adam. Good touch. So Nate's calling a 12, I think, in the bottom right. So he's going to try and kick it from behind. So Adam might get a nice shot at a run out here if this don't pan out for Nate. Because I think he's going to have to give up a shot. Look at this. He's pretty close. He's trying to block up the pocket, but he didn't. It was a good attempt. But Adam comes to the table with a shot to get out. I mean, you got to find a shot that you could, get down. You need. I don't care if it's the wrong shot. If you see a ball that you think, like, almost is like one of your favorite shots, blast it. You got to get going. Yeah. It's tough to get that first game. It's tough to get the first game, and it's tough to get the last game, right? I think this might have fell real good for Nate where he could roll up for the 10 in the top right corner, which would be a bad break for Adam because that 10 was tucked in there. He would have had to work, but instead, I think he could roll past the side and play the 10 in that top corner. You don't even have to get to past the side, but I think he can. Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, he kind of drew. Now he's got a real sharp angle. He was trying to draw to the left long rail and straight out, but he kind of let it, overdrew it. A little bit too much English. Still got a shot at this. He's just got to go straight back and forth and make sure he lands on the right side of the table for the 8. You don't want to make this ball and be over by where he's standing.
Right.
You'll hate life. It's a good shot. I think he's going to be fine. Oof. Okay. So it was a little sharp, huh? That was steep. Hopefully Adam has a roll here and this tree gets by to 12. It'd be unfortunate if he's got to work on this tree again. I think it clears the 12. But he's playing safe. Rolling off the left side of 1. Okay. It's a pretty good play. Get yourself an extra inning. Maybe get ball in hand. Nate's going to the air. And if he's going to the air, that means he's going to try and make it. Because he's going to jump over to 5 and try and go rail first from the long rail on the right. And kick the 12, rail first into the corner. This would be some shot. Because he could kick it, 1 rail from behind, but he wants to be Superman. Oof, he came close. But to not get the legal hit is going to give ball in hand, which should give Adam a real good opportunity now. Because maybe he could get to that 3. Yeah, get that out of there. That stupid 3 ball.
Mm-hmm. Well,
yeah, this is Adam's best look all match to get out. Gets the first one down. Step 1. Nice smooth stroke. Hey, good shot. He's got to roll this 1 ball, 1 rail. You don't want to come short off of that back rail. I know it sounds like something so easy and simple, but if you don't clear and get a shot in the 6, gotta go. Gotta go. So 2 more rolls. I mean, you take all stress out. You might have to go another. I think you could hold it right there. But I would go another rail. Come back out. In and out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right, so come up short off the rail. I think he's got a good cut at this. I think he'll make it. You just got to be careful of coming on this bottom left-hand corner where he's standing like a scratch. I don't think he will because I think he's got to spin it with a little bit of right, but you always got to worry. Because he's got to hit it with speed, I think. Because of the cut, he's got to get the 8 ball there. So this cue ball is going to come up hot. I do believe the cue ball is going to come out hot. It just looks like it's too sharp for the scratch.
pedal down.
Yeah, it was too sharp for the scratch. Great shot. Good out.
Nice out there.
Gets on the board, and I think we're taking a player's break. So we're going to join them. So we'll be back in about 5. Okay, everyone, we're back from break. Hopefully, everyone is refreshed. It's Adam's break, down 4-1. Race to 7, alternate break. It is the Masters Division, winner side. So now that we're all caught up, we'll see if Adam could get it to 4-2. It's a pretty big lead, but there's still time. It's a race to 7, so Adam's got to go on the grind mode. Grind his way back. Okay, good break. Unfortunately, it is dry. So last time he broke, he scratched, and this time he breaks and breaks dry. Nate's been running out on open tables, so if we could find an open pattern, he might run out again. Looks like if he wants to go an open offensive shot, it's probably a stripe. I mean, a solid. I don't see a stripe unless he wants to try and fire and back cut that 9. But I think he's got either the 1 or the 4. He might want to play safe. I don't know. Looks like he is playing safe. He's going to roll and put him right on top of a ball. It's a pretty good shot. I don't think he gave up the 4. I mean, I think he did, but it's tough. So it's a pretty good shot.
Adam's deciding if he wants to shoot that 4 or not. And try to cut the 1. Can you see if from your direction if the 1 passes?
Passes to where?
Does it go to the top right corner?
Top right? No, it might go on the right-hand side. He could have probably made it inside, but yeah, I think the 1-7's no, like, going past there. It's close, but either way, they're just still fighting over this little top position on the bottom rail. He's going to roll him again. See, now that's better. Like Mount Everest. So he's coming off the 5. Probably maybe trying to bring the cue back to where it is. But he sold out the stripe. I guess he didn't mind that. He's looking to see if this 10 squeaks past the 5. It might not go down that way, but I think it comes back down towards us on the bottom right. It goes. He's shot out for the 9, it looks like. Not sure if the 14 goes past the 12. I have to follow all the way down to the bottom rail and try and get on one of the 12 or the 15 balls.
I think he'll be able to hold for the 11.
Yeah, it looks like the 11 might squeak. I'm not sure if hard to tell if you could see that.
Yeah, he used the 4 as kind of like a little block, a little bumper. Oh, no.
Yeah, he's got it. He played for the 11. Okay. Well, he went over there and looked, and all of a sudden it don't look the same as he thought. So he's turned into this 12 ball. 12 ball. Uh-oh. Easy ball. Easy. He's still trying to hit that window on the 11. Hope he got there because I don't know if he's got this 14. I think he did. So he hit that window. He was looking to get on this 11, the last 3 shots. So not yet on the 11. So it looks like he's got a touch shot. He's got to hit his spot. That looks like it's pretty good. Yeah. So I think he goes 2 rails and turns it towards the 10 off the back rail. Okay. All right, so he went 1 rail. He ain't going to like it. That's why I would have turned it to the long rail. I would have went short rail, long rail. Turn it. Because you need the angle anyway. Now we straight jump. This would be nice. Look at this nut. Wow.
Drains it.
No shot.
No.
Jump away. Jump this one. He might. He's going to jump it. I was like daring him. He's jumping his 8 in the corner. Oh my God. Psycho patience. Now, is that a foul? No, it's just a no-hit, right? Okay.
No, it's a foul, yeah.
Yeah, he went wild. Like a loss of game, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think it's only if you make it and scratch. Something like that. There's about 1 billion different 8-ball rules, so. Ball in hand for Adam. Down 4-2, wide open table. He's got a combo in his face, 6-3. And he's going to take the 5. 1 ball on the rail, get rid of it. I agree.
I think that's 6-3, yeah.
Calls a 3 ball. He's still all right. 4-7, 6-2 type of thing.
Yeah.
Would have liked to have been just a tad straighter. Still got a little angle. Might have to go a rail. I don't know if he could hold it. Or it's not, just it's not worth it. Put a better stroke on this next shot, I think. But it's hard to tell. I mean, if they could slow roll it, like really kill it. He might be trying to go all the way around. He's trying to go all the way around. Good shot. I knew it. I knew when Adam started getting a couple balls under his belt, he would find a rhythm. It must be pretty straight where he wants to jack this up. Okay, nice control. Good stroke. Little cut on the 8. I think he could just smooth stroke it in. I don't think there's any sort of scratch. He calls the 8 top left corner. Okay, nice out. Nate made a great jump shot. Then he wanted some more. Tried to jump the 8. Scratch fouled. Adam runs out. 4-2, race to 7. It is Nate's break, so he can regain control of the table.
All right.
Got one of each down. He's got pretty much open table. 3 ball hanging, side pocket. 1 or 2 balls in the middle, but nothing terrible. 7-13 sitting there, but I think they're both got a pocket. I think you cut the 7 in somewhere on that top right if you got to it, but it won't be around that way long. I think Nate could play the 5 and then the 2-3 combo type of thing because that 2's nestled in there. Unless he uses the 3 to, blast into the 2. But I would draw the 5, just stop the 5 and play like a 2-9 at the 2-3. He's taking stripes. So everyone never likes what I like. Like I see a hanger and I want to go off that hanger. And I don't think anyone shot the shots I wanted. Like opening shot. He might come across and get into this 13. Be a good shot. Yep. So he nudges and nudges. Does have another shot. The 15 does go top left corner, so he's got a shot to get on it here from the 13 if he wants. Maybe draw this 13, bottom right. Try and get that 15 over to the right-hand rail. But I don't know how the angle falls. Might be too straight. Nate's got to come with a good shot. I mean, if you don't take the hanger, you're going to leave the hanger for your opponent. So even if your opponent's as nervous as can be or dogging his face off, when you see a hanger, God, I don't think he's going to see the table. I think Nate's going to run out on him because he got on this 15, perfect. Maybe a little flat, but he's all right. 14 up the corner. Or down the corner. I keep saying up the corner. I know. I don't care. I'm going to do it all the time. It's just so hard that the table is opposite the camera. The bottom of the rack you would think is where you're racking. That's the bottom of the table in my eyes. But it's the top of the camera angle, so I got to be a big boy commentator and figure that out, So he's got to work to get this 8 somewhere. I don't know if he could get behind it off the 11, but I think he's going to have to try. Fire the 8 in the same corner type of thing where he's shooting his ball. I don't see where it goes. So, like, if he goes, 17 billion rails, he's got to get behind the 8 to shoot the 8 in this corner that he's shooting the 11. Be a nice shot. Okay. We're going to get fancy. He's going to bank this down by him. Bottom right-hand corner. Guess it could be close. Look at this. He hit it perfect.
Oh, wow.
Who is this guy? Holy cow. What a shot. He shot it like he was dead. Well, great shot, Nate. 5-2. Adam could only pay that one off. But that was a good break and run. That's what you got to do on your break. Break and run. Hold serve.
Marco Tobias, 196, please. Marco Tobias, 196.
Adam got out clean last rack, so maybe he starts shooting great. Don't know if it's too little too late, but he's still alive. 5-3 breaking. All you could do is win your breaks. Okay. One off the side ball. Made a ball. And open table. Looks like he's looking right at this 13 on the side. And I think he's going stripes. I don't see any trouble with stripes. Unless you make trouble.
Eric Madsen, 229, please. Eric Madsen, 229.
But I think once he gets this 13 on the side, we'll start seeing this out is right there. Maybe you got to get on the 11 good. But see that right through the 8-3 window, you could make the 11 up top left corner. But I want to shoot that as soon as possible. Like get on that as soon as possible, because if you go in, you know you might be bumping balls, and you want to be able to have multiple balls of your ball so that you might have a shot. You know,
Right.
you want to be able to play to different balls position. But here we go. Because I don't think the 11 goes past the 7. If it is, then what I'm saying is a moot point.
Felipe Deschanel, 97, please. Felipe Deschanel. Rod Susse, 192.
Trying to see if it sneaks past that 7-5 gap. I think it looks close. I don't think he likes it. I think he's got to play for that window in the middle. The 3-8 window right here. There you go. Oh, no, I guess the 11 does go. Okay. Even better. So he can roll to this long left-hand rail. Make sure you get an angle to get out of that. You don't have to just go straight forward. Want an angle on the 11. Good shot. He might try and roll it past the 6, the cue ball. Just roll it past the 6 and clear the 6. Or draw it to the 8. But I don't know the angle. Good shot. All right, he didn't have enough, maybe. But he did leave Nate a pretty good layout here. Because he could come off this 6 and get to the back side of the 7 and shoot the 7 in the same corner. And he might be able to shoot around that hanger. Uh-oh. All right, 2 ball. High ball. Because he could roll off the 2. It's a pretty good shot. Uh-oh. All right, 2 for a nickel. So he's got to get straight on this 2 in order to be able to drop down, maybe in between the 14, 11, and shoot the 7, or he stops right where the 2 is and takes the tough 7 ball cut. That's going to be his decision. So if he stops the 2, like if he got straight on 2 and just stopped there, top left corner on the 7, be a sharp cut on the 7. But now he's really got to draw it into that gap, I believe. Unless he wants to just stop it. think he's better off just stopping it. He rolls to the 14, hits the 14 in the face. Well, we tried to hit the gap. He hit the 11 in the face. Okay. Good cue ball control. He's got a shot at the 7. That was a nice roll. Could have got ugly, but he played with fire and won. I don't know if he wants to bump this 8. He might want to bump this 8. Nope, he's going to try and go all the way around. Good shot. Nice shot, nice out. Neight on the hill with the break. 6-2. Well, Adam was moving along pretty good there, and he had that one little touchy shot. Played it right, just didn't get the ball to fall. Just a little fat.
I was told by Judy that we may be finishing some of the women's finals as well today. As I was coming in, she was kind of giving me a rundown of the schedule. So,
there you go.
to know
Some advanced info, Daniel?
Yeah, we'll be covering a couple of different divisions today, giving a taste of what the VNEA offers.
Nate's been playing well all set.
That's for sure. I've been really impressed with his cue ball control.
I think he missed 1 or 2 balls. Like one he should have never missed, and then one was a difficult shot. But one shot he totally whiffed on. Other than that, he's been hitting the ball pretty clean. Good position.
Real consistent. I like that.
This is an ugly starting spot. So we did make a ball.
You just play the 2-13 combo.
Yeah,
Tag
but
strikes.
it's kind of sitting ugly, but I'm sure it'll go. You gotta, I don't know.
That's the only thing I really see.
Sure, unless you want to get fancy and try and cut the 12 in the side or safe. I don't even know what these guys do. I just saw, last rack, they opened up with a safe. So if I did that when I was like 18, 19 years old and playing one of the old guys and we're playing 8-ball, and I don't shoot out a ball and I play safe, opening shot, he ain't going to play me no more. They weren't playing me, but, you played safe back when I grew up. They just wouldn't gamble with you. It was a shoot-away pool. So he made the stripe. Is that what he did?
Yes.
All right.
Yep, he took down that 2 combo and then drew into the little stack there and got separation with the 12 and the 10.
Okay. All right, Daniel. History of the World Part 2?
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Blessing and a curse.
Yeah, no. It's
There
always
you
it's
go,
always a
right.
blessing.
There you go.
Everything's a
Takes
blessing.
down the 10.
Yes, he did. Now, if he could get straight on this 14, he could get a good angle on the 15 to go at the 9 after this shot, because he's got to get that 9 out. Maybe we'll get behind it to shoot it in the right-hand side pocket or even in the bottom right hand, but the 4's there. But I think if he gets 14 straight, sticks it right there, he could play the 15 past the 2 and maybe tickle the 9 and get it in play. I think that's the move.
Good job. Just get position on the 15.
I think he'd go into the 9. I don't know if he could.
It's a little flat, maybe. But let's see.
No, I think he could go that way. I mean, he's going to go towards it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a
go.
good shot.
Hey.
I think it does squeak past the 2, which would be pretty good. Oh, he's doing the old 3-finger rule. So they say if you put your 3 fingers down and it fits in between the ball and the rail, the cue ball will fit. Okay.
Tough shot. Stretched out over the table.
He's got big fingers. That's what I'm going to tell him. You got big fingers. That's why 3 fingers didn't fit there. Or small fingers. Something. Whatever it was. So he's got an 8 ball. I don't know if Adam's got something where he could pocket the 9 and also snooker Nate on the 8.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
But he could just play dink dink safe here. Tap tap safe. Bunt bunt bunt. Nate's gonna have a kick, but bunt bunt bunt. Look at that move. How do you like that, Nate? Gotta make your 9 ball. Well, he's gonna kick at it. You know, so he could switch the table one more time and have that 9 ball now hanging again. It's gonna be a foul. All right. Well,
good that he got the 2 out of the way.
I don't know how good anything is when you remember the ball before the 8 ball.
Oh, you're trapped.
You're in trouble. If you make your mistake or you miss that ball before the 8, it is torture. Most of the time, you're going to just be swimming upstream the whole game. Or the remainder of the game. See, he could do something where he makes the 1-9 and sticks the cue on the 7. This way, Nate can't see the 8. You know what I mean? He could do it like this, too. He could make the 3-9 and roll. Or he could do it with the 5 and just protect. I wouldn't make the ball and snooker him. But that works, too. Clears the pocket. The run out is now active.
And it's commitment. We've drawn your name for the daily drawing. You have 2 minutes to come to the control stage. Select a prize. David Smith from DNR Star.
Lays up for the 3.
Like I said before, I knew if Adam got a couple shots under his belt, he'd start running out. It's just that it might be too late. Alternate break is tough to catch up when you're down, and especially when other guy's shooting. Shooting well. Just can't catch up.
1 minute to report to the control stage. To give you a prize. David Smith.
That little Nate came so close to pulling off a nice shot. The 2 ball didn't sneak by. The 9 ball didn't sneak by the 2. So from that point on, Adam outmoved him and got to the first shot and ran out. The good news for Adam, he does have the break. He can at least try and get it closer, control his own fate, maybe pull it to 6-4 without Nate being involved.
Clarence Holloway, table 81, please. Clarence Holloway, table 81. Okay, it's a picture out of luck. The next name from Star Music to Indiana, Mike Monacato. From Star Music, you have 3 minutes to come to the control stage.
Okay, so Adam was doing that second ball break. Let's see if he sticks with it. Trying to clip a piece of the 1, maybe a part of the 2 ball. Okay, so it's a dry break. Nate's going to have a chance to close out. Stripes are sticking out to me. But that means Nate will probably shoot solids.
Opening up at the 12.
Yeah, I think so. Just because that 15 has a pocket to go past. I don't like where the 13 is, but might be able to bump the 13 right now, coming off the 12.
A little inside English.
Well, just whatever you need. Just get into the angle that makes it. You know, it doesn't necessarily need inside English if the angle's already there, right? So you're just looking for the angle. If you have to use inside to make the angle, that's one thing, right? But it's not just an instant inside shot. But I would, you know, you could play this 12 and try and hit that 13 hard. And you'll have the 11, you know. But you got to hit it square. You can't clip balls. If you're going to go, hit the 13 in the face and you'll be all right on the 11 in the side. And also clear your 13. But if you don't hit it square, you know, you're going to side swipe and then you're going to go hitting other balls.
Yeah, it's lock maybe one of your other balls up while you're at it.
Yep. So you got to hit the one you want. That's the key. That's what makes it tough. But Nate's been hitting everything pretty good. I think if he wanted to, if he wants to do the shot, he will. He'll hit this 13 or the 4. Yeah, I knew he would do it. But now I thought the 15 was good for the other side, but other corner. It still is. It just doesn't go past that 3, I don't think. I think he's got a combo, and that's it. 13-11. And he's going to draw to the 15. Oh, he missed the combo. Yeah, he drew to the 15, too. That would have got him out. But he leaves an open table again to Adam. And Adam's been running out every time Nate has done this. Every time Nate makes a couple balls, opens up the table, and misses, Adam has punished him. Because there is an out here. Nate better phone a friend. If it goes like 6-5, 6-6, this guy runs out too.
Mike Jacobs, you have 3 minutes to come to control stage for the daily round. Yeah, there he is. Ken Hoffman, 68, please. Ken Hoffman, 68.
Plays 7, 2, 5. Or, I'm sorry, 7.
Call it out there. Call it out, Daniel. Put it on record.
7, 4.
Speak your mind. What do you got?
5, 2, and 8.
Okay.
You can float up nicely on the 2, using the 2 as your key ball, kind of. Little. May just be the right angle, actually. Or I'm going to hold for the 5.
I played a 5 on the side. You can roll for the 2 in the top left corner if you don't get the side. You know.
Oh, yeah. The 8 ball's.
8 ball's got pockets.
Yeah. So you got 2 or 3 pockets for that 8 ball.
He might try and hold it. I don't know. But, I mean, it's either or. He could come down, back down for the 2 on the side. But this is the proper shot. He got straight, so he's got to roll and play the 8 in the right-hand side pocket. I don't think he could draw back and create an angle that drifts to the right. The pocket the 8 in the top left. He's got to roll forward. Not a big deal. That's why you have options. But he does got to follow and make sure he gets to a certain point right where his finger is. So first diamond on a top side rail, left side rail is where he's trying to get. And that'll give him a good look in the side. Yeah, you don't want to come up short and have a 50-yard line. Whoa, he got there. All right.
Got a little funny on the 5, and he had to adjust on the 2. He was able to adjust, set up nicely for the 8. I'm now looking to make it 4-6. There we go.
6-4. Nate gets the break again to try and close it out.
So you kind of see a little resurgence coming from Adam.
Yeah, it's
a little
starting
too
to
late.
get, starting to
Too-
get close.
too
Hold
late,
on.
maybe. Who knows?
5-2. It might have been too late. 6-4. He's right in this thing.
Yeah.
You know, another game or two, and Nate starts worrying. If he's not already worried. Guy wins the last 3 games in a row on you. You know, there's concern. We're going to see Adam right back at it again because Nate broke dry for his hill break. This is like almost where I think Adam's going to play it safe off the break. Like he didn't play anything last time. But I don't know. I try and play the 15, get on the 13, just, you know, get an angle to go shooting towards that 111, try and break some stuff up. You know, roll the 15 in the side, get this angle, and be able to go to that top rail off the 13 and smash. Because I don't think he has an option to shoot solids. I don't think he's got a shot on solids. So it's stripes or nothing, I think. Good shot. See that angle on the 13?
Right.
That's what I would use, but he's over to 3. But I still shoot it. Okay. Well, he can go here off the 10. Shooting over the ball ain't fun for the 13. And you don't even guarantee yourself a shot. It's just, I would do it early. You know, I don't do it late game. But early I would.
Nice. Oh. Second part of that, not so much.
He's pretty much snookered all the way around. I don't think he has the 13. I don't think there's 12 banks. I don't think the 9 goes anywhere. So he's got problems. At least problems to be offensive. I might just roll down to the 13, try and thin it to the right. Whatever I leave is going to be long. But he's going to try and sting this 12, I think. I think the 3's just got a little bit too much out there.
See that too.
Good save. But Nate, oh yeah, no, I thought he might be able to see that too, but I think he can't. If you could see that too, you would just draw and stick them and draw them right back to where the cue ball is. You know, if you like the 2 ball and get them back underneath the 9. But I don't think you'd see that too.
It's snuggled up on the bottom left corner, so I'm corner of a ball.
Yeah, I don't think you'd see it. He's got to kick at the 5, I guess. But he could try and roll the cue ball back to where it is. He tried to block it that way. I didn't like that. I would have brought the cue ball off the 5 back towards the 9-2. He went to the right side and tried to block the 9 with the 5. But he gave too much towards these top balls now. Adam could play a safe off the 11. No, he can't. The 1 will drop. Okay, well, I guess you could always get really crazy and 12-13 it. Even if you just slow roll it, you're going to leave long.
All right, the piercing fuse teaching counter is gone, so we have a pool.
He's either playing safe or trying to tickle it from behind, kick it behind the 2 and have it drift over. I think he's straight up safe. Yeah, he tried to click it. See, that's a good shot, but here's the shot I'm talking about. Come off the 5 and try and get the cue right where it's at. Bring it back to where you're shooting from. Go off the left side like that, but hit it. Oh, he played it? No, he wasn't playing. He cut it right in the side. It would have been beautiful if you played it. But you see what I'm saying? If he underhit that, of course. But he could have played safe and brought that all the way under the 2. So he missed the safe there, Nate. He made the 5 on the side, which was crazy.
Yeah.
He called the bank.
Really trouble there's a 11-1 kind of. Let's see.
Cross side.
Oh.
He gave up a shot up top here, down bottom. Gave up this 2 ball. Nate's going to shoot this 2. Oh, safety battle brewing. Nate's sick of Adam just running out on him. I would have shot that. I would have had to see what happened. I think this 9 goes. Adam calls a 9. He could go at this because the 6 is going to let him have a little bit of cue ball control.
Contain it.
Look, he got that angle to go into the off the 13, go into the 1-11. Again, I'm crushing this. These guys are going to try and bump a nudge a ball out, and you're going to get busted. You're going to freeze up on something. You know, because I think this is the shot he's got to do it. He's got to try and get into this 1-11 right here.
Please be sure to visit all of our amazing vendors in the hall. 14 companies represented.
Okay, so he missed it. Got a bump on the other way. It's not bad because he's still at the table, but it's not good because that 11-1 is getting uglier. Remember, you start getting down to your last ball.
Right. You want to make sure you're not.
Well, I mean, you're almost better off not making the ball before it, type of thing. Because Nate will be able to defend around that 11 all game.
Well, something that was really emphasized, you know, when playing 8-ball is making sure when you come down to the last 3 balls that you got a plan for attack.
Yes.
We've watched that.
You have to try and have a plan, and then a plan A, and a plan B, and a plan C. You know, contingencies.
Well said.
But I think he's in a bad spot here. But I would try, maybe you could get into it off the 10. You know, you could go 3 rails, cut the 10 in the side, go around the 6 and try and straighten it out towards that. He's going to try and punch this over. I don't think it's going to work. And he's going to try and punch this into it. Yeah, he just couldn't get there because of exactly what those 2 balls were there. I didn't think the punch would let him get to that. He almost got it. I mean, all he had to do was touch it. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of touching that ball. But he's got an issue. I mean, if you're going to go at this 10 ball and you don't hit the 11 to bust it out and you got no shot and you got to play a safe off the 11, you're in trouble. Because it's hard to play safe. It's tough. I don't know if he's got to cut this up down the bottom left, right-hand corner. You know, go try and make something happen. Because just shooting in the side, I don't think he could get any meat on the 11. But if he cuts it, he can come off that rail back at it.
Take tomorrow off and we'll be back Tuesday morning on 11 o'clock. For the Tuesday run, we'll do it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of next week.
So he's going to try and draw into this. Don't feel right, Adam. If it don't feel right, don't shoot it. Your instincts are correct. I don't think you could draw this and get enough meat. The angle's falling towards the 3 just a tad. See how the cue ball wants to come this way after he makes the 10?
Right.
Yeah, well, he wants it to where it's not coming to me. It's going straight back. He needs to be straight on this 10. But he's got a little off angle. I think if he wants to stay aggressive, he's got to cut the 10 up down the bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, he's switching. If he makes it, he's got a good shot to get out. But you got to make it. Because it almost runs right into the 11. Yeah. You got to hit it. They are still just trying to nudge these balls, Daniel.
Huh. Well, plan B.
Should be. Yeah.
Omega Billiard TV. Omega Billiard TV on YouTube and on Facebook. We're live on both platforms. Yes, sir. You're welcome.
You just sound so happy to tell that boy that. You know that? You really did. You sound like and Christmas is just around the corner, young boy.
What did you ask?
Yeah, you're just so excited. I just wanted to know where to watch the stream, man. Oh. I think Adam might have to try and like kick this off the back rail into the side. I mean, off the side rail into the side. I don't know if he could shoot right at this 11. Like, yeah, like that, like even stand on that side. I don't think it works. I think it's an instant foul. And I don't think it's lined up. I think it's high, like to the high side of the table, top side of the table.
Put in the 11 a little bit on the bottom side of that side pocket.
No, top, towards the top of the screen.
Uh-huh.
Top side of the side pocket. I think the aim is,
Okay.
the 11 is. I don't think he's got, and he can't thin off the ball because there's, wherever he puts him, he's going to leave a shot. So it's 100%. Try and find a crazy trick shot you saw on YouTube one day. You know what? It might go cross-side. Cross-side. Like bank and back over towards the 4. I doubt it, but he's got to kick at it. Yep. You hate to have to come down to that decision. But this has been the shot he had to play all along. So he's going to try and kick to the left long rail, come off and catch the 11 on the way out and kick it in the side. So he needs to hit a little cut. I mean, he's close to his work that he's going to be able to hit the rail, pretty accurately.
Right.
It's just if his spot that he's picking is the right spot. It could be accurate, but if you don't have the right spot. See the cross. Wow.
I was seeing the cross make.
Nah, that was just
Oh, man.
lucky. All right, so Nate been waiting a very long time to try and close this set out. The last 3 games or so, he's been on the hill. But it don't get much better than this. The only thing that makes you a little hairy is because the 4 is hanging. You might dog a ball just because you see that thing hanging. He's forced to play this 6. I think he's going to draw. I don't think he's going to go forward. I hope he draws. Just gets on the 3 maybe. And starts over. Because you don't have to play the 1 next. Okay, so he came around. I would have drew to get to where he's at, but that's okay. I think while he's up here, he could come and get this 2 ball. Or down here. I got to keep saying down here. It's up table, but it's down on the screen. I don't know. Terrible.
We're following you.
Yeah, I think he maybe wants to twist this towards the 4, but it might be where he has to drop down to the 1. Yeah, he twisted it towards the 4. That's going to get the money, I think. That's going to get the money. He's got to drop down in between the 2nd and like right at the 2nd diamond. Can't go straight across. He's got to let it leak a little. So he lets it leak a little. 2nd diamond. Perfect. Well, it looks like Nate's going to finish up this set. Played well. Made a couple mistakes late because he was on the hill. Maybe got a little lazy. Adam did take advantage. He started out, slow. Nate started out quick. And Adam got caught down something like 4-0, but did fight his way back. Played good. But in the end, it was too late. So 7-4 Nate. Good shooting. Take a look at Facebook and YouTube for our notifications on our next match. I am Scott Simonetti. Thanks for listening. That was our first match of the day, so come back for more, and I'll talk to you shortly. Daniel, take it away.
Thank you, Scott. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you just watched the first match of Day 4 of the VNEA World Pool Championships, brought to you by Omega Billiard TV, the alpha of billiards. We'll be back. Stay tuned and click that notification bell for when we go live.